A dog tried to attack. Yeah, having two dogs is not the same.
Do you regret your actions?
Gives Jimmy like a kiss. I was so stressed out. Jimmy and I love kaiju numbers.
This ain't funny business. Need for Speed!
All right, I am trying to pick out an outfit for Jimmy. I usually pick out his work outfit while he's at CrossFit, or I try to, so that he doesn't have to think about what to wear and go straight to work. I just do it before I walk the dogs. I know, I'm so wifey material. Picked out these white pants that he got from Rough Side. If you guys are in Korea, I'm sure they have like an international shop, but Rough Side is a brand that Jimmy loves because Jimmy is thick around the booty and the thighs, and so it's really hard for him to find bottoms that fit him well. Rough Side does a good job of that. What should he wear today? Trying to hurry too because I need to go walk the dogs before it gets too warm. Okay, we're gonna go with this kind of like tealish top. I'm just gonna lay it out here, and I need a pee. All right, here's my fit check for dog walking. Socks, shorts, big t-shirt that I stole from Jimmy, Ultra Human ring. And then I'm gonna wear my Apple Watch because I like to tell time, be able to tell the time without having to look at my phone. Would you like to go for a walk?
Excuse me. How do you feel about going for a walk?
Okay, let me show you my setup. I have this treat bag from a brand called Boondog. Kiki is a little reactive to like things that move really fast, and squirrels and incredibly large dogs. But she's a lot better now. She used to like go crazy at the sight of them, but we've been doing a lot of training, so now she tends to look to me for comfort before she like reacts to them. But I do keep some treats just in case she needs them. Then I have this like fanny pack bag. I just keep my wallet. My phone will go here. And then mosquito spray, which goes here in case I need it. But before I leave, gotta put on some body sunscreen. Also, if you see the back of my legs, I got really bad rope burn from her because a dog tried to attack us basically. In the neighborhood, it's known to be loves people, really hates dogs. So we ran into her and she tried to attack us, so Kiki obviously reacted, but she was like kind of tied around my legs, and when she just started like barking and lunging and stuff, the rope from the leash like tied around my legs and gave me rope burn. Super painful. Didn't realize how painful rope burn was. But honestly, what did the trick to help it heal really fast was using healing ointment from CeraVe. I'm sure using like Aquaphor and stuff too like works as well, but man, I use that for everything. Like when my feet are cracked, I'll use it. Like it's such a good product. I know, guys, you're just waiting for me to be done. Got their leashes from Awu Pets. They're so good and they have such good colors. And you can like adjust them, so you can move this like gold part up and down to like adjust the handle, or put it around your waist or around your body like that. But I just hold it. I used to do that, but now I just hold it in my hands because they crisscross so much. I need to like. And then Haku has this really cute blue color. On tennis shoes, and we're off. So we walk to Namsan every day, and it's like
Namsan is like a mountain, but there's like a garden inside that we walk through that's dog friendly. But for me to get to it, it's like completely uphill. Good girl. So that part is the hardest part of taking them for a walk. But once we get to the park, it's pretty easy and chill.
Such a beautiful park.
We're so lucky, Haku.
I always see all the grandma and grandpas walking backwards on this hill. So, and they're all really fit. So I have started to also walk backwards on this hill, and it is quite tiring compared to how it looks. I guess because it's like using muscles I wouldn't normally use since I usually walk forwards. But I want to be like all of these old people in Korea, like super fit. So I'm just gonna copy them. You see, come on. I was thinking, people used to tell me before I got 2 dogs, like when I just had Haku, I was always thinking like, oh, I wish I could get Haku a friend. And then people with 2 dogs would be like having 2 dogs is not that much different than having 1 dog. Like, you have to do all the same things anyway. Like, you're gonna have to feed your dog, walk your dog, play with your dog, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so you might as well get a second dog because you're doing all those things anyways. Let me be honest, I love having Kiki. I think, I was gonna say that I do not agree with that sentiment. Having 2 dogs is so much harder than having 1 dog because you can't guarantee that the second dog is gonna be as easy or as hard or whatever as your first dog. They walk so differently as well. Like for example, Haku is super calm, but it's only because he had a really rough childhood, so he's very scared of everything. And he's not reactive, whereas Kiki is quite reactive, like I was talking about earlier. So when I walk the both of them, it's really hard to walk them because I'm constantly having to make sure that Kiki's paying attention to me and won't react to the things she sees. Kiki! Oops, sorry, Haku. Come here. Kiki. Wait. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought, but yeah, having 2 dogs is not the same or easier as having 1 dog. It is harder, but I don't regret it at all because they are best friends. Like, Haku is never lonely anymore. Kiki's never lonely. And they look to each other for comfort. Like, they have really good companionship, so I'm really glad that they have each other, but it is like harder on the human for sure.
And they're both pretty well trained. You guys are so good. Okay, let's keep going on our walk. We still got like 2 miles to go. Goodbye.
This is a random clip, but we took Haku for a hike.
Kiki's very clean because she was a good girl and she did the hike like a normal dog. And then you decided I want to roll in the forest. Looky. Are you not ashamed? And you're not happy about this? Then you should now roll in the dirt. regret your actions?
Hello. I'm gonna put on some jewelry. I feel like I haven't gotten dressed or done my makeup in forever, so every day I'm like basically just spending it with the dog, so I don't really like get dressed up or anything. But I have to tell you guys about this dream that I had, and you have to tell me if you think I'm in the wrong, because the person in my dream made me feel so guilty about it. Okay, so basically I was meeting this person that I met like super briefly a while back. Like, I don't really know this person. I've never really hung out with them, but they were in my dream for some reason. And I was meeting this person with Jimmy, and so we met up and like we were talking and stuff. And then her friend comes, which is fine. And then her friend like sits down and doesn't say hi to me, but then immediately turns and gives Jimmy like a kiss on the cheek. And I was like, And I remember in my dream that made me really uncomfortable. So obviously in the moment, you know what's funny is in real life, I don't think I would have been this confrontational, but in the moment I turned to her and the girl that kissed Jimmy, and I was like, can you not do that? Like, that makes me really uncomfortable. And then her feelings got like super hurt. I don't really remember if she like said anything back to me, but I'm assuming like in the dream there was probably like I was just being friendly or something, right? But then later, like I start feeling really guilty about it because the girl that we were originally meeting, let's call the girl I was meeting Alice, and the girl that kissed Jimmy on the cheek, Jane. Okay, so, wow, that was really hard to think of a name because I don't want to use a name for like a friend that I actually have. Anyways, Alice gets mad at me because she is like, you just made that into such a big deal, like, and you really hurt her feelings and you made her feel like super embarrassed. And I started feeling really bad in my dream. Like I started feeling really guilty for making her feel that bad about it. And so I started like apologizing to Alice, being like, oh, like it just made me really uncomfortable. Like I wasn't trying to be mean, like blah, blah, blah. And then in my dream, it felt like I kept trying to mend my relationship with Alice. I don't really know why, because I wasn't even like that good friends with her. I don't know why I was so bothered by the fact that Alice was so upset with me over this, but I'm a people pleaser. So in real life, I'm like a big people pleaser. So if somebody's mad at me, I'm like very in a rush to mend the relationship, even if I'm like not that close to them. So that's what I was doing in my dream. And for days I was doing this and I was feeling so guilty and so bad about it. Like thinking like, oh, like, was it that big of a deal? Was I too hard on her? Like, should I have, pulled her to the side and then I told her like that I was uncomfortable instead of telling her right then and there. And in my dream, this was like days of contemplation. And then I woke up and I was feeling so bad about it even when I woke up. And then I kept thinking about it, okay? And this is where I want your opinion. I don't think that Alice should have been that mad at me. This is my perspective, okay? I think culturally for me, kissing someone's partner on the cheek like that, unprompted, never meeting them before, and only doing it to them and not to me is very weird. I think it sends a really weird signal, and I think it was disrespectful because I was trying to think like, oh, maybe she did that because like that's just how she like greets people, or that's just how she I don't know. I was trying to make excuses for her, but then I realized she didn't do it to me. And that was her first time meeting both me and Jimmy. And so once I kind of remembered that point in my dream, I was like, wait, why do I feel bad? Like, she did something really inappropriate. I was thinking, okay, fine. Maybe I could have been less public about it and just like told Alice later or whatever, but I don't feel like it was that wrong of me to be like, hey girl, like, don't kiss my man. And so then I was thinking in my dream, why was I so pressed? Like, why was I so bothered by the fact that Alice was upset with me, even though I know in my heart and my mind that I didn't do anything wrong. And then I realized, oh my gosh, like, I really need to fix this about myself. Like, I am out here feeling bad for someone being mad at me about me setting a boundary for someone kissing my man. I genuinely felt so bad in my dream. I was trying to dissect my dream. Like, why were you being like that? Like, you and I lately, to be honest, like, this has happened so much to me in Korea. I don't really know why. But whenever I'm like out and about, especially when I'm with my dogs, I have had so many people just like yell at me. And apparently, like, a lot of my other friends who have dogs say that they have very similar experiences, especially if they're girls and they're like walking alone. A lot of people will just yell at them for no reason. So anyways, it's happened a lot. And like lately, I don't really have a lot of confidence in Korea to like stand up for myself because I'm just not really good at the language. So even in English, in America, if that happened to me, I'm not good at having like a calm and collected argument with somebody on the street, like, and kind of standing up for myself. Like, I do try, but doing that in a language that I'm not comfortable in, that's like a whole different story. I got a new color in the Seichu cheek stain. Oh, there we go. It's coming out now. There we go. You can see it. Anyways, lately I've been having a lot of those instances, and I feel like maybe it's actually bothering me a lot more than I think it is, because I feel like I can't stand up for myself very well in those situations. And then when I am being yelled at, my immediate thought is like, what did I like do wrong? Like, how can I make this person... Oh. I also got the little contour stay-in from them too. I'm obsessed with this brand. Anyways, I thought that dream was like very insightful for me because I was so stressed out in that dream, and I'm realizing that maybe I was feeling a lot more of that stress than maybe I thought I was. This looks a little strong, actually. Okay, I'm done. Oh, I feel like a human right now. All right, well, that was it. I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to get a little dolled up. But hope you enjoyed my dream story. Okay. Oh, I've been looking like this all day. I know I look like shit. It's because I feel like shit. But I have been seeing all my favorite anime coming out with new seasons or movies or whatever, and I'm trying to keep track this year of what comes out when. So I figured I'd also let you guys know because we pretty much watch the same thing. All right, so Kaiju number 8, that comes out July 19th, 2025. The special spin-off episode, I believe, is already out because it came out on July 5th, but the new season will be out July 19th, which is so soon. Jimmy and I love Kaiju number 8. Wait, let me give you a good summary of it. Okay, so Kaiju number 8 is about this world where there are like these demon creature things. I don't think they call them demons in Kaiju number 8, but they call them kaijus. But there's this guy when he was little, he always wanted to be one of the people that would fight off these monsters, and he doesn't really ever make it. And then he like still, he does like public service cleanup work for the team after they've killed the monsters, but like he doesn't actually become one of the fighters. So, but he has like a very strong will to do good, I guess. And eventually, now it is present day, and this is funny because he's like 30 years old, so it's very relatable for us 30-year-olds who are now getting into anime, because a lot of the anime, you know, they're all about these very young protagonists and stuff like that, and it's still fun to watch, but it's definitely less relatable as you're getting older. I mean, relatable in a sense that like you feel nostalgic about being that age, but you're not actually that age. Whereas the guy, the protagonist in Kaiju number 8, is like 30. So it's kind of fun to watch that. So he basically, is this a spoiler? Technically, I Googled it, and this part is not a spoiler. A kaiju enters his body, and he's like half kaiju, half human. And the story is about that. Him like being that while also trying to be a kaiju fighter. Really, really fun. Okay, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer arc, Infinity Castle. All right. Oops, release date. July 18th. Okay, Demon Slayer. Do you even have to go this one? Oh. Okay, so Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle. Ugh, I think I need to explain like the premise of Demon Slayer in case you don't know what it is. I'm sure you do know what it is, but basically Demon Slayer is about this little kid, and he's just kind of this farm boy, and then in this world there are demons and humans, and he one day goes to get like firewood for his whole family. But then while he's gone, like his family gets attacked by demons, and his sister, like they all die except for his sister, who becomes a demon from the attack. And usually they go kind of lose their sense of humanity, but as they were having it out, he was trying to get her to come back to her senses and be like, I'm your brother. And she kind of kept her humanity, but she was still a demon. And it's kind of about him becoming a demon slayer while also protecting his sister and trying to find a way to get her to become human again. That's still the premise, right? He's still doing that. I don't know. This is like such a long anime that I'm kind of lost on that part, but yeah. So this new season is going to be really fun because it's very action-packed, and it's kind of the last season left on an extremely huge cliffhanger. I definitely recommend. It's a little slow. It's very like Naruto vibes where the pacing is very slow, but I still think it's really fun to watch. JJK season 3 will come out 2026. I thought there was a movie. Oh yeah. JJK Hidden Inventory Premature Death, the movie. Oh yeah, what the heck? This is just a movie of stuff that we've already seen. That's a waste of time. Unless you really want to rewatch it, I guess, but we've definitely already seen that. So technically there's nothing new from JJK. But if you guys do want to watch the movie version of what we already saw last season, that'll be July 16th. Jujutsu Kaisen is about this kid, high school kid. It's a student, and he is kind of mysterious. Like in the first season, they definitely kind of hinted at the fact that he has a history of something, but then they never kind of address that ever again. And he has a very strong will of justice, you know, very typical protagonist in this kind of anime. He swallows a cursed object that belonged to like a super powerful demon, and they kind of become one, but he is somehow powerful enough to be able to, sorry, this is nothing, I just itched myself here. So he becomes powerful enough to be able to control the curse that's in him. They're not demons, they're curses. But the curses like take form, if that makes sense. And then he then becomes like one of the sorcerers that fight these curses, and that's just kind of like the journey that we're following. Although if you've heard of this anime, you probably have seen just a bunch of edits of this guy with like, he's very Kakashi vibes. He has like the black mask with the white hair. I don't know why he's not the main character, because he might as well be. This author definitely made him like too powerful, you know. Next one is Apothecary Diaries, just finished. Loved that. Not finished forever, but I think the season finished. Oh, The Summer Hikaru Died. I want to watch that. Oh, it's already out? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's already out. Not everything. I think it's coming out. But it's like, it feels like a horror, it's kind of scary anime, so I'm a little scared to watch it, but it looks really good. Where's that one? It's like The Flower something. Okay, it's called The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. That's such a long title. Oh, it's already out. Okay. The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity came out July 5th, airing for 13 episodes. What else? I think those were the main ones. I mean, I know, I watch like very mainstream anime, but those are really good, okay? One that I was told was really good that I should watch, that I watched like 3 episodes, was the Dan Da Dan one. I could not watch that because the first like 2 episodes, my girl was just very sexualized, and I just don't. It was like a little bit fine. I can get past, but she was really sexualized, like a lot, and so I just couldn't watch anymore. I thought it really distracted from the plot, and I was like, no, I can't watch this. Oh, Lookism was really good. That's like a Korean one. Oh my god, I have such a hot take. I did not like Frieren. Everyone loves that anime. I don't like it. I was very bored. I just think I understand why people like it. I just think I'm a very impatient person. I think it's a very too much slow pace for me, and I don't love all the flashbacks. I know I should have more depth to me and appreciate the art that it is, but I just thought it was really boring. Oh, Chainsaw Man. When does that come out? That anime, I remember I watched it and I didn't finish it, and then I restarted it and I finished it in like 2 days. It was so good. I don't remember why I didn't finish it the first time. It was so good. Chainsaw Man. Oh, I've heard about this character. It's called Chainsaw Man, the movie Reze Arc. Will be released in Japan on September 19th, 2025, following a global release on September 24th, 2025. But then in the United States on October 29th, 2025. Ooh. Chainsaw Man. How do I explain Chainsaw Man? Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna need Google to summarize this for me. All right, so there's this young man, and his dad like passed away, and so now he carries on that debt from his father. Which, isn't it true? I don't know if it's true in the States, but if somebody in your family has debt and they pass away, you don't take on that debt unless you say you will, right? Anyways, he becomes a devil hunter to, again, this one, they're not demons or monsters, they're devils. So he becomes a devil hunter to like make money and stuff, but his pet is also a devil, but like it's kind of as if these devils there's a vast different kind. So this one is just a little tiny little thing, and it has like a little chainsaw sticking out. Very cute. And during one of the jobs he had, I think something happened, and then he merged with his devil pet, and he becomes Chainsaw Man. And then after that, he becomes a devil hunter as his merged body and his new body. Very cool. My brother read the manga, and he said that this is a very, very dark story, and I think it is really dark, but I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of gory and You know, it's a little dark, but my brother was saying he didn't want to spoil it for me, but he said it is a very, very dark anime or manga once you really figure out like the details of everyone's powers or things, you know? So I'm excited to see. Okay, anyways, those are the anime that I wanted to write down and looking forward to. I haven't talked about anime on here in a really long time, but I definitely still do watch it.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. We're at scooter school.
Scooter school. You get on. You have to remember, kick the stand up, and then now just balance. Okay. And what I would do is I would just practice walking. So don't try to balance. Don't try to balance without your feet yet. But like I would just like try to just balance, like keep your feet and walk the bike, but like play with the accelerator to see like how much it moves, right? So then you get a feel for like control.
How do I stop?
You have to hit the brake.
This one?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Why?
Jenny!
You get scared all of a sudden. You did so good. Keep going. Okay, wait. You gotta put the kickstand down.
This ain't funny business.
Oh, you didn't bring the doggies today.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right.
You're gonna wear this one, so you guys keep the helmet on.
Oh, okay.
The scooter is prioritized over you. So if you are failing, catch the goddamn
Catch scooter.
Catch
Okay,
the
got it. Wait, your scooter is so cute.
You've never really looked at it before.
No, I never cared about scooters until
Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's so fun, right?
Dude, it's so fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Okay.
Give me your bag.
Okay, thank you.
I also realized that you guys are shorter, so it's fun.
Kickstand.
Yeah, so you have to move the kickstand. Yep. Yeah, I would try to keep your feet on the ground, and then just like use your feet as kind of like a balance for the scooter, and just focus on accelerating.
Oh, that's fun.
And then you just slowly practice doing more turns and
Wait,
going
now
faster.
practice turning it off and setting it down and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
So kickstand.
where's the kicks? Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then,
And then you just turn the key.
oh. Oh!
Oh, for real.
Wow, that's fun. You did that like first try. That's crazy.
I'm not brave.
You're brave. You can do it.
I'm scared.
We believe.
See, so when you're scared, it's gonna make it really hard for this to work. You got this, okay? What's the fear? Also, it's starting to get a little bit busy.
Need for speed.
Oh,
Need for speed.
Don't rush putting your feet up.
Okay.
Don't rush putting your feet up. Yeah. Nice. Can I pause for a sec? Hit the brakes. We'll let this car go. Good job. Okay.
My ass is sweating.
Yeah.
Get out of the danger zone.
Danger zone.
There's a lot of cars.
Jimmy, I need a lot of space.
All the way to the edge.
Okay.
Why are you crying?
I don't know.
Good. Keep going.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh my God. Okay.
It was fun.
Wait, you know what to do. How do you stop?
I did it! Okay, your turn.
It's okay. Turning is a lot harder than it looks. This is a heavy scooter. Okay. Oh, I'm almost there.
You need speed to balance.
Aha.
If I'm going at this pace and it's scary, like how do you ride on the road?
How did we do during scooter school?
I said you guys did very good. There's a lot of improvement. A lot more confidence this time around.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah. We should get lessons on the road.
Lessons on the road.
I mean, like, you don't have to like follow us around, but like
How are we getting lessons on the road if he's not following us around?
lessons before we leave on the road. But we should like do like a little kick outside spinning on the hip. Or is that too dangerous?
We'll see.
She almost dropped the bike today, so
We'll see. I mean, maybe trying to think about. Yeah, I guess maybe the roads here are pretty quiet, so you could.
we have to do it like in the morning
But the
though.
problem is, you also. Do I trust you guys to know directions on how to get back? I don't know if I do.
Oh my god, this is really cute. Wow, that's so cute.